Hello everyone, welcome back. In this video, I will demonstrate how to install and configure the Exotel app in BoldDesk. I will show you how to map Exotel phone numbers, set up call workflows, and manage phone calls in BoldDesk. Exotel is a cloud-based communication platform that enables businesses to manage customer interactions via calls. It offers features such as virtual numbers and IVR systems for seamless communication. Integrating the Exotel app with BoldDesk streamlines call management processes, enabling users to effortlessly make and receive calls, as well as track and manage call history in real time as tickets. The key features of Exotel integration are: agents can initiate calls directly from the BoldDesk. Agents can assign multiple Exotel numbers to different categories for prioritization. Agents can monitor real-time call history based on agent phone calls. Automatic generation of tickets for outbound, inbound, or missed calls. Agents can manually generate tickets based on logged call history. Next, let me show you how to install and configure the Exotel app in BoldDesk. To begin with, I log into my BoldDesk account as an administrator. Then, navigate to the admin module and open the marketplace page. Here, I search for and select the Exotel app. Next, click Install to open the Exotel app configuration page. Enter the Exotel domain, account ID, API key, API token, and BoldDesk API key. Click Next to proceed. On the webhook section, copy the webhook URL and access token that are generated automatically. These values will be used during the BoldDesk plugin call flow configuration. I click Next to open the permission configuration section, where I set the visibility of the Exotel app to all roles or specific roles. To allow the app's visibility to specific roles only, choose the Specific Roles option. Then, select the preferred roles from the drop-down menu and click Save to complete the configuration. Next, let me show you how to map Exotel phone numbers in BoldDesk. On the admin module, I click the My Apps option. I select the Exotel app and open the app's configuration page. Next, I select the Manage option and click the Add Exotel Number button to open the Add Contact window. Here, I enter the identification name and choose Exotel Number from the drop-down menu. Next, select the brand, category, and group to associate with the Exotel number and click Add to complete the process. Next, to set up the call workflow in the Exotel app, sign into your Exotel account and navigate to the Coworkers and Groups under the Manage section. To invite a coworker, click the Invite button to open the dialog box. Next, enter the name, email, mobile or landline number, select a role from the drop-down options, and click Add to complete the process. An email will be sent to the coworker with details to log into Exotel. To create a group, I click the Add button to open the Add New Group dialog box. I enter the group name and email ID for the group and click OK to add the group. You can also add coworkers to groups by dragging and dropping them into the groups. Next, I will show you how to configure the BoldDesk plugin call flow in the Exotel app. Under the Manage section, open the App Bazaar page and click the Create button on the Installed App tab. In the dialog box that appears, enter the app name and click OK. This will open a page to configure the added app. Now, drag and drop the Connect applet on the Call Start window. On the Connect applet section that opens, select the Configure using Flow Builder here option. Next, select Dial a user or group under the Dial Whom section and choose the preferred group. Next, choose a way to distribute calls either sequentially or equally, and select Record this call to record incoming calls automatically. Then, customize the remaining options based on the need. To create an incoming call ticket, enter the Exotel inbound webhook URL under the Created Pop-ups section. I replace it with the webhook URL and access token that I generated in BoldDesk. Then, I drag and drop a hang-up applet in that After Call Conversation Ends section and enable the Queue the Call checkbox. Next, enter the maximum wait time in queue and then drag and drop the pass-through applet in that If Nobody Answers section. To create a missed call ticket, enter the Exotel missed call webhook URL under the Information Pass-through section. I replace the webhook URL and access token generated in BoldDesk. Next, select the Make Pass-Through Async checkbox, drag and drop a hang-up applet under the In Response section, and click Save to complete the process. Next, let me show you how to associate call flows with the ExoPhones. Navigate back to the Exotel home page and click ExoPhones under the Manage section. Then, click the Assign ExoPhones to Flow button and choose the call flow by mapping the ExoPhone numbers with apps. Finally, click Attach Flow to complete the configuration. Remember that multiple ExoPhones can be mapped to a single app. Now, let's see how to manage Exotel phone calls in BoldDesk. To initiate a phone call, click the Exotel icon at the bottom left corner of the agent portal. Then, click the Make a Call button and choose the Exotel number from the drop-down menu. Then, enter the desired phone number to call and click the Call button to make the call. Alternatively, you can initiate a call by navigating to the Contact Details page and clicking the phone number on the Details tab. To view the call history, click the Exotel icon at the bottom left corner of the portal. Then, click the History icon to view the call log history. You also have the option to filter call logs based on your preferences. It's important to note that BoldDesk automatically generates a ticket for incoming, outgoing, and missed calls. To manually create a ticket for a specific call log, I select the call log and click the Create Ticket button. Then, enter the caller name, caller email, and notes. Click Create Ticket to complete the process. In summary, I demonstrated how to install and configure the Exotel app in BoldDesk. I showed you how to map Exotel phone numbers, set up the call workflows, configure BoldDesk plugin call flows, associate call flows with ExoPhones, and manage Exotel phone calls in BoldDesk. Additionally, I showed you how to manually create a ticket for a specific call log in BoldDesk. If you found this video useful, don't forget to click the like button and subscribe to our channel to watch more videos like this. Thanks for watching.